Welcome, my friends, to another episode of God, Guns, and Common Sense. Today we're going to talk about a hero, a 11-year-old boy who saved his entire family from a charging brown bear. Now, we're not talking about a bear that's off in the distance where it just starts to come at you and you think, oh no, there's a bear coming at. This bear ambushed this family of four, and the 11-year-old boy had the quick response that actually put the bear down, and he was able to kill it in the last shot. What happened was this family was going on a fishing trip. They were going up to Game Creek in in Portsfield, Alaska, and what happened was this brown bear came out of the woods at a split second, and the father of this boy was not there. It was the boy's uncle, the uncle's father, and a cousin, and the boy, his name is Elliot Clark. Elliot had his pump action shotgun on his shoulder. He didn't have a sling. He was just carrying it, just like, carrying it like, an awesome little 11-year-old boy would. It was fully loaded, and his uncle also had a rifle. It was slung around his shoulder, and he was carrying it. But the bear came out so quickly that the uncle could not get his gun around fast enough to load it and to put it into action. But the boy's gun was, and he pointed, he dropped it, and then he aimed it right at that bear. He took the first three shots, would eventually put the bear on the ground. The first shot hit him in the bear in the shoulder. It was still coming at him. There was no effect on it whatsoever. The second shot put like directly into his nose. And the third shot, which eventually put him on the ground, was it was so close that there were powder burn marks in the bear's mouth. That's how close this bear came barreling out of the woods. And the boy had just the bravery of he had the balls to just stand up to this bear and kill the thing. What happened after that, the bear slid right past the boy. And then he had the good mindset to just put one more round in him, which killed the bear. And then the uncle eventually was able to get his rifle, and he also put one more round into it, just to make sure that the thing was down. And I want to show you this pictures of this little man right here, 11-year-old boy. There he is, Elliot, and here's the bear that he killed, saving his cousin. His cousin was unarmed. His uncle was armed, and his uncle's father was also unarmed. And I mean, just look at the size of Elliot in comparison to look at the paws on this thing. It is just so massive compared to this little guy. But I mean, he stood right up to that thing. He put her down. Now the father of this boy, he removed there's a device that will like hinder a shotgun from being, like you can only put so many rounds in it. So he took that off and he made it so that it was fully loaded, and that was what was able to save the boy's life and to save everybody else's life, because maybe the bear was like, wow, that sucked, and it could have gotten up and took a swipe at him. So this story came from Juneau Empire. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can read it in its entirety. Fantastic story about how, having your tools on you and getting shots on target when the moment happens at an instant, and it's always the predator that has the surprise. They always have the surprise, and it's up to you to act quickly. And that's exactly what this brave young man did, and he's awesome. So with that, I was able to find this story out of a magazine, which I'll leave a link in the description below. It's called the United States Concealed Carry Association. Fantastic. It is definitely out there for competition with the NRA. I love the USCCA. and you should look into it and learn more about investing in personal liability insurance for you and your family, as you are now a responsible gun owner. This magazine is loaded with content, and the information that they provide and the training that they give you is it's exactly what people need, so that they can have this sense of awareness and that they can better prepare themselves in the moment of a surprise attack. So thanks for watching this video. Leave a comment and let's talk about this. Let's talk about this brave little boy, and just give him props. Go Elliot. His name's Elliot Clark. Good job, man.